Hello guys! So sa video na ito, isosolve natin itong problem. So nasa 3-moment equation method pa rin tayo na topic guys. So we are going to solve this problem. The problem is, a continuous beam carries the load as shown in the figure. Letter A, compute the value of 6A1 bar A1 over L1. Letter B, compute the value of 6A2 bar B2 over L2. And letter C, compute the moment at B. So, let us solve this problem, guys. Ito nga yung ating problem. So, ang una natin kailangan i-solve according to the problem is yung value ng 6A1 bar A1 over L1. So, ito yung una natin kailangan i-solve. Yung pangalawa ay kailangan natin i-solve yung value ng 6A2 bar B2 over L2. Okay. Then, yung pangatlo, kailangan doon natin i-solve yung moment at B. So, yung pangatlo ay yung moment sa B. This is a continuous beam. So, meron tayong dalawang span dito. That is yung span AB. Ito yung ating first span. This is span AB. So, ito yung ating L1. And yung ating second span is yung span BC. So, ito yung ating L2. So, kung mapapansin natin, meron tayong overhang dito sa may after sa support A. Hindi natin take note, hindi natin ito matatawag na isang span. Kasi pag sinabi nating span, that means bounded siya dapat ng dalawang supports. Okay, so hindi ito span, this is just an overhang. So, ang una natin gawin guys, no, is para ma-solve nga yung moment at B, kasi parang moment at B yung ating final dito na parang kinukuha. Okay, so para ma-solve natin yung moment at B, kailangan natin, of course, gumawa ng 3-moment equation. So, kung naalala nyo, kailangan natin gumawa ng 3-moment equation. So, yung ating first term dito para sa ating 3-moment equation is moment A multiplied by L1 plus yung ating second term is 2 moment B multiplied by L1 plus L2. Then plus yung ating third term is moment C multiplied by L2. And then plus yung ating fourth term is 6A1 bar A1 over L1. Then plus 6A2 bar B2 over L2. Then equal to 6EI multiplied by H1 over L1 plus H2 over L2. So, yung ating unang kailangan kunin dito is yung ating value ng 6A1 bar A1 over L1. So, itong term na to yung ating unang kailangan kunin. Okay? So, kunin muna natin guys yung term na to. Okay? So, yung segment na tinutukoy niya guys is obviously itong segment na ito. Itong segment na ito. Ito yung tinutukoy niya. Okay, so ito na nga guys yung ating first segment. So, kinopya ko lang para hindi tayo maguluhan. So, yung ating load dito is a triangular load. So, ang kailangan natin dito makuha guys is yung value ng 6A1 bar A1 over L1. So, ang pinakamadali dito, method 1, method 2, or method 3, ang pinakamadali is yung method 1 kasi nga, meron tayong formula na readily available para sa common loading na ito. So, triangular load all throughout the span. So, meron tayong formula para dito. And kung naalala nyo, yung ating formula para dito is equal to 8 over 60 WL cube. Kailangan lamang natin dito i-substitute. So, bali ang mangyari is 8 over 60 multiplied by W. Ang ating W dito is 800 newtons per meter. Then, yung ating L dito is, of course, this is 3 meters and this is cube. So, i-compute lamang natin guys. So, 6A1 bar A1 over L1. So, yung ating makukuha dito ay, this is 2,880. And this is in Newton meter square. Okay? So, ito na yung sagot sa letter A. So, 6A1 bar A1 over L1. So, nakuha na natin yung letter A. So, okay na to. This is 2,880 and this is in Newton meter square. So, okay na tayo guys sa letter A. So, dito na tayo sa letter B. So, sa letter B, ang kailangan natin kunin dito is the 6A2 bar B2 over L2. So, nasa second span yun guys, no? So, kopyahin natin yung second span. So, ito na nga yung ating second span. Para dito guys, no? So, hindi natin pwedeng gamitin dito yung method 1 kasi walang formula na pwedeng gamitin na directly applicable for this type of loading. So, ayun. So, meron tayong uniformly distributed load dito, kaya lang hindi siya all throughout the span. And itong concentrated load, pwede lang natin siyang gamitan ng formula. Pero again, no, para lang yun sa concentrated load. Okay? So, ayun. So, ang kailangan natin dito ma-compute is again the 6A2 bar B2 over L2. Okay, so ang gagawin natin dito guys is ihiwalay natin yung effect ng concentrated load sa may uniformly distributed load. Okay, so again no, ang ating gagamitin dito is yung method 3 yung ating gagamitin kasi nga mas okay yung gamitin yung method 3 compared sa method 2, I think, no, para sa akin. Okay? Para hindi na tayo nagko-compute ng mga reactions dito, mga vertical reactions. Okay? So ang gagawin lamang natin guys ay okay, sandali, papalitan ko siguro ng drawing ito. So, palitan ko muna siya guys ng drawing para hindi tayo, kasi medyo magulo itong ating figure. So, ayun na nga guys, no? So, ito nga yung ating figure. So, pinalitan ko lang siya. So, ito yung ating span 2. Again, this is our L2 and this is equal to 4 meters. Okay? So, ang gagawin natin dito is, of course, gagamitin natin dito yung ating formula which is para sa 6A2 bar B2 over L2, ating gagamitin dito is PB over L multiplied by L squared minus B squared. Okay? Pero, since, take note, dalawa yung atin ditong load, meron tayong concentrated load at meron tayong uniformly distributed load. So, ang gagawin natin dito is summation of PB over L multiplied by L squared minus B squared. So, yung 500 Newton na concentrated load, ida-direct natin siya na substitution, no? Pero yung 400 Newtons per meter ay gagawin natin siya, i-integrate natin siya. Kukuha tayo ng strip at saka i-integrate. So, bali ganito yung mangyayari guys, no? So, bali PB over L, L squared minus B squared. So, ito is para sa concentrated load plus integral of PB over L, L squared minus B squared para naman ito doon sa uniformly distributed load. Okay, so unahin muna natin yung ating concentrated load. So, ang ating P dito is 500 multiplied by B. Ang ating B dito is yung 1 meter. Ito yun. Ayun. So, 1 divided by L which is 4 multiplied by 4 squared minus 1 squared. Ayun. Plus, ngayon, ang gagawin naman natin is kukuha tayo ng strip sa ating uniformly distributed load. So, ito yung ating strip. So, itong strip na to ay tatawagin natin y ito at ito is of course the dx. So, bali guys, no, ito ay tawagin natin tong x at ito bali is equal to 4 minus x. Okay? So, ano ba yung y? So, yung y natin, tama bang sabihin that y is equal to 400? No, bakit? Kasi nga, uniformly distributed load man to, hindi natin kailangan mag-ratio and proportion para makuha si y in terms of x. Okay? So, yung ating y is still 400 kasi yung ating height netong load na to is constant and it is 400. Okay? So, bali guys, yung ating P dito, equivalent na P nitong ating strip, vertical strip, is equal to y dx or that is equal to 400 dx. So again, yung 400 dx is itong equivalent na load nitong ating strip. Okay, so bali guys, all we have to do is integrate. So integral of, yung ating P dito is 400 dx multiplied by B. So yung ating B is 4 minus x, L natin is 4, then L natin is 4 squared minus 4 minus x squared. So kailangan nating maglagay ng limit. Yung ating limit of course is yung ating x. You take note, yung ating uniform distributed load ay nag-start lamang siya dito sa point na to and nag-end dito. So yung ating limit is 1 until 4. Okay? So all we have to do is i-compute muna natin itong nasa una. Okay? So itong nandito sa una is 1,875 and this is in Newton meter square plus itong pangalawa. Okay? So itong pangalawa natin is 5175 and this is in Newton meter square pa din. So we are going to add that and that is 7,050 Newton meter square. So ito na nga yung ating value ng 6A2 bar B2 over L2. So I hope naintindihan nyo guys yung ating process. So gumamit ako dito ng method 3 para sa uniformly distributed load pero in-applyan natin ng direct na formula yung ating concentrated load. So again, yung ating sagot dito is 7,050 Newton meter square. So ayun, so nasagot na natin guys yung ating pangalawa. So okay na tayo dito. So bale, ang sagot natin sa pangalawa, ulitin lamang natin, ay 7,050 Newton meter square. Okay? So ayun, so isa na lang yung ating kailangan ditong i-compute, that is yung moment sa B natin. Okay? So balikan natin guys yung ating formula. So yung ating 3-moment equation. So ito yung ating 3-moment equation kanina. So that is moment A multiplied by L1 plus 2 moment B multiplied by L1 plus L2 plus moment C multiplied by L2 plus ito at saka ito na nakuha na natin. So, okay na ito guys. Nakuha na natin ito at saka ito. Okay? Okay, so take note na yung H1 at saka yung H2 ay mangyayari lamang na magkakaroon sila ng value kapag ka nagkaroon ng settlement sa mga supports. Okay, so nasabi ko yan sa pinakaunang video natin ng 3-moment equation. Magkakaroon lamang ng value yung H1 at H2 kapag ka meron tayong settlement. Kasi yung H1 is the vertical distance between the left at saka sa middle support, and yung H2 is the vertical distance between the right and the middle support. So, ayun. So, ang nangyari dito guys is walang minention sa problem nagkaroon ng settlement. So, in other words, H1 at saka H2 natin ay 0. So, kung H1 at saka H2 natin ay 0, so kung yung ating H1 ay 0 at ang ating H2 ay 0, so ibig sabihin, 0 itong nandito sa loob ng parentheses and therefore, 0 yung lahat ng nandito sa may right side. Okay? So, 0 yung nandyan sa may right side. Okay, so ayun. So, take note guys, nasabi ko din to kanina na kapag ka yung ating beam ay nag-end, okay, nasabi ko to sa nakaraang video, I mean sa first part ng 3-moment equation, na kapag yung ating beam ay nag-end dito sa may support mismo, that means sa may roller or kaya sa may hinge, ang ating moment dyan ay magiging 0. Okay? So in other words, ang ating moment dito, moment C natin is 0. So kapag ka 0 yung moment C multiplied by L2, ito ay magiging 0 na term. So bali guys, ang matitira na lamang natin na term na equation dito ay, kopyahin ko lang, that is moment A, L1 plus 2 moment B multiplied by L1 plus L2 plus 6A1 bar A1 over L1 plus 6A2 bar B2 over L2 then equal to 0. Okay, so ito na lang guys yung ating natira, no? Kasi yung iba ay na 0 na. Okay? So, ayun. So, yung hinahanap natin sa pangatlo is yung moment sa B. So, eto, meron na tayong value, guys. Eto, meron na tayong value. Okay? L1 tsaka L2, meron tayong value. So, ang atin na lang problema, para makuha natin si moment sa B, kailangan natin ng moment sa A. Take note that if we cut here, and then we isolate the left side. So, gagawin ko yun, guys, no? I will cut here, tapos i-isolate ko yung left side. So, ang ginawa ko guys, no, ay kinat ko sa may support A. Sa may support A ko mismo siya kinat guys. And then, in-isolate ko yung left side. Okay? So, ayun. So, hindi ko na sinama sa drawing yung ating support kasi nga, dyan sa may support A ko siya kinat. Sabihin natin, before support A ko siya kinat. Okay? So, ang mangyayari nito guys is, kapag kinat ko siya, tapos in-isolate ko yung left side, of course, may lalabas dito na moment reaction. So, yung ating moment reaction dito ay pag ganito, kapag positive, kapag nasa left side tayo, ito yung ating positive sense ng moment. Okay, so, sige nga, i-compute natin yung ating moment A. So, let's have summation of moment about A equal to 0. Let's assume counterclockwise to be positive. So, bali, yung mangyari dito guys is moment A is positive sa direction na yan, then plus 200 multiplied by 1.5, then equal to 0. So, mangyari, moment A natin is equal to negative. This is negative 300 and this is in Newton meter. So, ayun. So, meron na tayo guys value ng moment A and that is a negative 300 Newton meter. So, ito na mismo yung sign na gagamitin natin guys, no? Kasi nga, again, kapag nasa left side tayo, yung ating positive sense ng moment is counterclockwise. So, kapag negative yung ating result ng moment, that means negative yung moment na yun. Okay? So, ayun. So, all we have to do is to substitute that to our equation. So, mangyayari dito is magiging negative 300 Newton meter multiplied by L1. Okay? Balikan natin guys yung ating L1. So, ito yung ating L1 that is 3 meters. L1 natin ay 3 meters plus 2 moment B. Ito yung hinahanap natin. Then, L1 is 3 meters plus L2 natin is 4 meters. Ito yun, no? Okay, so L2 natin is 4 meters plus 6A1 bar A1 over L1. Nakuha na natin to kanina at ang value nga nito ay 2,880. So, 2,880 plus 6A2 bar B2 over L2 which is 7,050 equal to 0. So, ayan. So, sa ating 3-moment equation na to, ang natitira na lamang na unknown is yung moment sa B. So, makakompute natin ito guys, and the moment sa B is equal to negative 645 and this is in Newton meter. So, ayun. So, ito na yung sagot sa pangatlong tanong. So, ito na nga yung sagot sa pangatlong tanong natin which is the moment sa B. Okay, so nasagot na natin to guys. So bali ang ating sagot is equal to negative 645 and this is in Newton meters. Okay, so ayun, naasagot na natin guys lahat ng mga tanong dito sa problem na to. So sa next na video, itatry nating sagutin itong problem na to. Okay, so dito sa problem na to, meron na tayong settlement. Okay, so see you in the next video. If this lecture has helped you, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, you can comment below or send your questions to my Facebook page, Lectures ni Sir Mars. I will paste the link in the video description. You can also download the PDF of my lectures and PDF references for civil engineering by visiting my site. The link is also in the video description. Thank you again guys. Once again, this is Sir Mars and see you in the next lecture.